Hey, hey. All right, hold on. How do I sound? Last time I used StreamYards, it was horrible. Hey, Denise. Hey, Randa. How does it sound? Do I sound all right? Because like I said, last time I used StreamYards, I couldn't really use it. Not Ellie, I need a shot. She came in earlier and she's like, I want to bring someone up on panel. Can you do it later? I'm like, oh God, here we go. She's gonna talk about stuff. I don't have a fucking clue what she's talking about. But I said, okay, let's do it. So while we're waiting for her, what's up, Whistle Down? Good night, hon. That's what I'm thinking. No open. I have this deep, dark feeling she's bringing up a relative. So that's why I am just sitting back and we'll see when she comes in. Because I don't watch QB. I don't watch JP. I don't watch any of them who would like say anything about this. So, but maybe it's something else. So that's why we'll see what happens. So while we're waiting though, while the movie was on, I happened to get a message that I want to straighten out. Anyone that was in my chat earlier knows what I said. So I was trying to do a live before in a very fast mode because, I had the movie planned. And so I was like, racing through comments, looking at stuff. And Marie had come in, who's close with Sinner, and asked me, what happened, blah, blah, blah. And in the process, I said, he did a live about me. And I fucking responded. That's in my last live, the one I did a few hours ago. So I got a message from somebody, a clip channel, that said, Brittney J just said on her live that you said, let me get it. Hold on. I just heard BJ say that you said she did a live on you first. I have access to a lot of her hidden streams. If you remember when it was or what the name was, I could possibly help. Hey, Rach. So I was like, I never said that ever. So I wrote them back. I said, I never said that. I said, Sinner did a live on me first, not BJ. So they wrote back and said, I didn't think so. So I just don't understand why hey, Yarn, why she said that. I don't know if she's deflecting, if she thinks all her haters are going to come after me, if she's trying to manipulate people. I don't know. But Brittney, I never fucking said that ever. As a matter of fact, I said quite the opposite. I said that you didn't even acknowledge me, even after I have been sticking up for you for months. That's what I said, Brittney. At no point did I ever say or imply that you did a live on me first, ever. Oh, wait, no. Oh, shit, I'm wrong. I am fucking wrong. Fuck me. I'm wrong. I take all of that back. I did say she did a live on me first because she did the other day. She did a full fucking live. I did say that. So yes, Brittney, you did do a live on me first. Me making a comment to you doesn't equate to you doing an entire live because I said one thing. That's the difference. So yes, you're right. I did say that. I know, Rachel. I did. And you did do a live on me first. Again, me making a comment to you and me making a statement based on, all right, I know a lot of people here are literal. Yes, Boyd. I know a lot of people here are literal, not here, but in general. So let me rephrase that. I was doing a live sticking up for Brittney when it came to Granny's watching and the haters and all this other stuff. And yes, I was doing a positive live about Brittney. Brittney didn't like what I had to say at the end. And she didn't like what happened when the, whatchamacallit, when the nodding video came out. She didn't like that. So she then proceeded to do a negative live on me, an entire live, based on negativity and about what a horrible person I was and all this other stuff. So then I responded to that with a negative live. That's the difference. So I just want to clear that up. So yes, Brittney, you did do a negative live on me first, because up until that point, every live that I've done about you has been positive, has been one where I stick up for you, has been one where I, review the haters at some point. So yes, you were the first to do a negative live, and then I responded with a negative live. So for anyone that needs it literally, there you go. There you have it, literally. Cause and effect. No, but it's because when they said that to me, I was like, huh? I was like, I never said that, but I'm glad I just remembered and thought of it, because now it makes sense. Now I get it. Now it's like, oh, okay, gotcha. That's the difference. Oh. Another comment. I don't know if she does. I guess she does because of what the person said. Another comment that was left from me was, 1 minute I say, hey, Shelly, 1 minute I say that Brittney's in active addiction, and the next minute I say that I never said she was addicted. Okay, let me make this clear. And just so everyone's clear, active addiction is a term. It doesn't mean that someone is shooting dope on the side of the road. Active addiction means that at this point of their life, they probably do not have control of the substances going in to their body, when they take them, how they take them, all that other stuff. So active addiction doesn't mean, oh my God, you're an addict. It's a term used for someone who has, where the drugs, any drug, doesn't matter what drug it is, any drug has taken over their state of mind, their thinking, they lie, they manipulate, all this other stuff. That's what active addiction means to an addict. I'm sure if you look up Google, it's a different term, but active addiction just means that at that moment, they lost control over whatever substance they're taking. So again, that's as literal as I can get. So no, it doesn't mean that she's an addict per se. It just means at the time. And truth seeker, absolutely, 100%. Do not deny that. But she's denying that too. So she's denied everything, which tells me a lot. I've been in the bushes on over 10 different creators trying to get the drift. And I got attacked on one and asked if I was Dark Horde. Oh, no shit. So I went back in the bush. I'm also reached out. Who yelled at you? Now I'm curious. Truth seeker, thank you. That's all I've been saying. That's exactly what I've been saying, is that she's got to be real with herself. Oh, I've reached out to BJ multiple times. See, Michelle, I understand that, and that's why I kind of separate stuff, meaning that I separate like her kids and her this and that's I it's not my business. If she wants to stay with a loser, that's on her. I'm not close enough with her and never was for me to be concerned over it, nor would I offer advice on it. I'm not in her household. How do I know he's not the greatest guy ever? Who knows? So I don't mess with that. Same thing with the kids. I don't fuck with the kids either. But addiction is where I will say something. Thank you, Shell. People in the chat were rude and aggressive, no matter if it was positive or negative. If I ask a question, I don't know whose chat you're talking about, though. I need to know whose chat you were talking about. Because honestly, Michelle, it's not my concern. Like I have no business talking about her kids or a family or her personal life. I'm only worried about her addiction. And that's the addict in me trying to help her. And unless you're truly an addict, you may not understand that. See, that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand substance addiction. Yeah, I know. She needs to mute him from her lives. See, I don't watch her. Honestly, I don't watch her enough to know what he says, but I've heard it's pretty bad. Thank you, Shell. I'm glad you see it because a lot of others don't. A lot of people think I'm attacking her. How dare I, blah, blah, blah. No. Hey, Crummer Reels. No, I want to help her. I do, but there's nothing you can do. So did mine, Shell. Well, not my ex-husband, my kid's father. Ate 2 ounces of meth. Right in jail. Died. Too scared of to even say the name of the other creator. Is it a hater? Is it a lover? Is it one of the big ones? Like Clue, Granny, Jay, Queen Bee? One of them? Now I'm curious. Can you say the first letter? See, and that's another thing, Miss B. I agree with you. Pretend they love on hate, that's half the channels. T, elevated truth? No, that would be an E. He didn't send a done their dash with me and I won't spoil the content again. Let's show BJ is getting too big for boots and attacking people of valid. I agree with you, Midnight Angel. But that's again, I go back to that's normal. That's normal, active addiction thinking. Denial, constant denial. I feel like she's deflecting. I feel like she is trying to garner even more sympathy. She's still trying to be a victim. And in reality, forget the past. And when I say the past, I'm talking like a week ago. Oh, I have no idea that. Oh, Trisha. Yeah, I've never watched her, Rachel. I have no idea. I've heard of her, but I've never watched her. So I feel like she all right, let me rephrase that. The haters threw tons of shit against the wall. They wanted to see what gave her a reaction, what got them money, what got them more views and subscribers. And some things worked and some things didn't. This FUBJ hashtag became huge among her haters. But that's just kindergarten shit. I know Clue tried a bunch of shit that didn't really do much. Queen Bee tried a bunch of shit, including, this video that went around. And don't get me wrong, they all work together. Granny, who is in a whole nother fucking category. But since my audience watches her, I'm going to be nice. But I feel like this, once she started nodding out, and once they really found something that was legit, that they could make money on, it became the ultimate storm. And they ran with it. And from what I can see, now, the only one I've really watched out of all of them is pretty much Clue. I've heard clips from Granny. But it seems to me like, oh, I agree, Yarn. But you want to laugh, though? The only reason I even started watching Clue is because here I am sticking up for Brittney, and I just wanted to see what everyone was talking about. Why is she such a victim? What is Clue actually doing? And I felt like, how am I sticking up for Brittney when I don't even know what the fuck these people are saying? So that's when I started watching Clue. And it's only been a couple of days, don't get me wrong. But I feel like they finally found something that stuck and they ran with it. So Brittney is trying to continue to be a victim, but quite honestly, they haven't been saying anything that's any different than she needs help and what she looks like, because she needs help. So if she was smart, she would completely change paths, because this doesn't make her a victim. What they're saying about her nodding out is actually true, in my opinion. Now, I've heard that they think she's on all sorts of different drugs. No, I don't believe that. I even heard Elevated Truth say that she was like doing meth. They were calling her meth head or something. She's definitely not a meth head. That's for sure. She would be awake. But opiates do make you not sleep. They'll make you not out, but they make you not sleep. You're never in like that real sleep. Oh, Jones and Tried too? I didn't know that, Crama Reels. Hey, Plurpy. I didn't know Jones and Tried. I know Jones and said that she was backing off. That I know. But I didn't know Jones was saying she was trying or to talk to her about it. Joneson would know. Joneson's had her struggles with, hey, Pecan. Joneson's had her struggles with pills. She spoke about that. And again, I'm not airing Joneson's business, but Joneson spoke about it. At least someone did. No, but Joneson did talk about it. Oh, okay. They're calling a meth head from methadone, not crystal meth. All right, that makes sense. Because I'm like, why are they calling her a meth head? Aha. Thank you, Pecan. That makes sense. It's not. Yarn, you didn't see the clip, did you? It was heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, she did her nodding out compared to Cam's nodding out was almost identical. And it's really undeniable. Her supporters try to deny it. It was undeniable. And if you want, I'll show you. It was pretty bad. I'm totally with you on this. Not my problem. Care less, but she's definitely lying. It will only hurt her own life in the end. It was train wreck value, though. Can't lie. Yeah. All right, Pecan, let me ask you. You were you're a Queen Bee's mod, so you've seen it all. Take the fact out that you're QB's mod, and let's just have an honest conversation. They did throw a lot of things at the wall to see what would stick. Finally, something stuck. And are they now going to leave her alone because she's in active addiction? No. Are they finally going to leave her alone because she's down spiraling? No. So now where do they go from here? That's what I'm curious about. I also want to bring this up. I'll give Pecan a moment to think about her answer. People keep blaming Craig. Brittney is not a child. She's a grown adult. The only person hindering Brittney is Brittney. Now, all the reasons before that, it could be she doesn't have any security within herself. She is, she's getting high. Hey, Fairy Tale. She hates her life. She has nowhere to go. Her financial situation is no good. There's a million reasons why she stays with him. But at the end of the day, she is a 30-something-year-old woman. She has 5 kids. So she's an adult plenty. The only person responsible is her. If she was very young, wasn't a mom, I might think differently. But no, she's an adult. Now, all the reasons why she stays, that's a whole nother subject. But you can't blame him when she's a grown adult. But I also don't think he's as manipulative as people think he is. What I think is it's very toxic. I don't think either one of them are any better or worse than the other. And this is just my opinion. I don't think either one of them are any better or worse than the other. But at the same time, I don't think their personal relationship should be YouTube fodder unless she comes on a live and said she wants help or she wants to leave. She doesn't know how, whatever the situation. But according to her, they have a great relationship. And if that's what she wants to say, so be it. Go for it. Oh, this has been going it's been going with Granny for years, but not the rest of them. But it's not a gotcha moment when people have noticed her sleeping for years. Yeah, but I never heard of it the way it is, the way what we saw. That's what I'm saying. This is how they live. This is what she wants, and it's her situation. But it's definitely toxic. Mhm. See, that's the argument sometimes, Boyd, that, well, they're putting it publicly out there. And the fact that they're putting it publicly out there, people are going to talk. But I wonder how she is going to handle it when she's not the subject of attention. Is she going to do something to make herself subject of attention again? I don't know. I just think she has very low self-esteem. I do. See, you guys have all watched him. I've never watched him. I've never seen his TikTok. The most interaction I've ever heard from him was in a background on her channel. That's it. I just there's nothing, I don't know. The little bit I heard, it was just like, nah, he's not someone I would ever be, interested in hearing. So, but I don't know. I feel bad for anybody in her position. I do. And I've stated that multiple times. It's, for anybody that's ever gotten sober for longevity, I don't mean like for a week, I mean for years. It's very hard to see someone in the throes of that state, whether it be with a guy, whether it be drugs, whether it be both, or in a toxic relationship. When you've been out of a toxic relationship for so long, it's very hard to see it and not say anything because you want to save them and you want to let them know that if they make some changes, things could get so much better for their life, but they're not going to listen, just like you didn't listen. And if it was a friend, you could walk away. If it was a child, you could lock them in the house. But when it's somebody online and yeah, you can change the channel, but everybody's talking about it. Your subscribers are talking about it. It's very hard to not want to help them, save them, talk to them. It's hard. I don't know, Yaron. That's what they say. They say that he's got PTSD from the military, I believe. Oh, Sinner's going to make fun of my voice because it's cracking. I better take a drink before he makes fun of my voice. I think many guys in the military have PTSD, though. I shouldn't say guys, women too. Sometimes telling your partner to stop is okay. Absolutely. But you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things that I'll never be sorry or apologize for who I am. I will never be sorry for trying to help, even if I don't do it in the right way, or even if I'm not perfect the way I do it. I'll never admit to being perfect, but I'll never change that about me. And I may be a little rough around the edges when it comes to certain things, and people may not like it. And that's okay, because that gung ho attitude is what's kept me sober since 2008. It's what's kept me from the bullshit since 2008. It's what made me pick up with my kids and walk away from my ex, even though it hurt like hell and I knew it was gonna hurt my kids. That, you know, love for myself, love for my children, that doesn't leave my personality just because I'm trying to say this right, but it doesn't leave my personality based on a situation. It's always going to be my personality. It's going to transcend to other aspects of my personality, and that's not going to change. So I think that's part of the problem here. Yes, two things can be true at the same time. Thank you, Forever Young. That was my dad's song to me, by the way. Forever Young by Rod Stewart. Oh, absolutely. That's part of a realization that I may love you, but you're not right for me. And when you're really in love with someone, that's very hard. Very hard. But you do it. You have to do it. For me, it took my kids for me to do it. And I knew that this was toxic as fuck. I didn't want to raise my kids around something so toxic. In the back of my mind, did I think he would change? Of course I did. Oh, yeah, he changed. He ate 2 bags of meth and died. So I didn't have a choice but to get over it. You know, that kind of thing. And I agree with you, but I'm saying some people think I'm being too hard on her. I'm rough around the edges, fuck me and all this other stuff. So that's kind of where I'm trying to explain that that part of me will never change. Kids should be the straw that break the can. I agree. Being an addict is hard. Oh, yeah, we were long done. But I shouldn't say long done. We were on and off for 16 years. 2 years before Dayton was born and then 14 years of Dayton's life. But I left him when Dayton was 3 because he was a lying, cheating fucking narcissist. But that happens. And he's another one. I tried everything I could to get him off the fucking meth, and he couldn't do it. He kept telling me he was gonna do it. He was gonna do it. And I told him, you got to get off the fucking meth. And I told Dayton he wasn't going to see him that summer. He ended up dying, so it didn't matter. And I agree with that too, Denise. She needs to stop making it out like the Brady Bunch. It was pecan. I still get upset over it. I'll hear a song or me and Dayton will be talking. It's been 3 years. Yeah, it's crazy. It's been 3 years, but it's been 3 years. But I don't regret leaving him. I don't regret not raising my kids around drugs. Nope, sure don't. But I just feel like their relationship is ridiculously toxic. And it makes me sad that she has all these kids and doesn't see it and stays anyway. So, but again, it's not my life, so there's nothing I can really say about that. Your half sister and her kids killed my dad? Damn. I'm sorry. That's sad. They were bad on heroin and coke. Well, that'll do it. Enabling a disabler will never end in a happy story. That is true. She needs a break to use the fullness and then get a grip on things. She needs a lot more than that. So BJ is reviewing Sinner and Sinner is reviewing you. BJ started ranting at you and nodded a mid-sentence. Craig walked in and startled her and Chad ignores it. Can you tell me when? Do you have a timestamp? See, that's the other thing, Yarn. I could never be with a guy who didn't have a job. I could never be with a guy that did not support me, the kids. You know what I mean? About 20? What's 20? Yeah, I guess so. 20 minutes ago. Brittney, deflection on me is not going to work, honey. I don't know why you think that deflection on me is going to work, especially with Sinner, who didn't even get a fucking thing right. Probably not a smart idea, Brittney. Your haters are not coming after me and deflecting from you. I promise you. Cinema Bear, we saw that confirmed with our own eyes. The other TikTok. She's nodding off so freaking bad, it's insane. All right, hold on. All right, check Discord. I'm checking. Okay. But now I gotta find this one. I have not shamed her at all, Boyd. Yeah, I don't know why she doesn't have premium. It's like $14 a month. Nothing, Yaron. Absolutely nothing. That's what I'm saying, Sly. Like, I personally, I refuse to pay for StreamYards because they want, like, this plan that I'm on now is like $88 a month. But because it's like $50 a month and I could do OBS for free, so I don't bother. But premium, yeah. And anyone that, if you're a creator and you're playing other stuff, you need to have premium, period. There she went again. Let me guess, she's falling asleep, right? I am not being mean, Natalie, at all. You're enabling this behavior, Natalie. Do you think she just disappeared? Do you think she just totally disappeared? No, she didn't disappear. She's nodding out.
And would think like that. No joke. Because many people who care for you, like literally who care for you, are all saying the same thing. So why are you singling me out? Are you using me for money abuse?
It's going to be the holidays before we know it. Both Glow and I have a big fat love for Christmas time and, the scent of pine and Christmas lights and decorations and all of that. So let's see. Smoking71 said, I got in trouble in Lady Freedom chat night before last. Seclusion Works was in there and she was upholding how great Seth was, but she's in QB and Granny's watching, talking trash about Seth. So I called out Seclusion. Yeah, careful with Seclusion. She's an actual crazy person. I mean, go back to my call-in shows and listen for yourself. Just completely making stuff up, just mostly, I mean, I'll just leave it there. I mean, I wish her the best.
Sinner, I didn't make up shit. What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't make up anything.
How you can so matter-of-factly sit there and say something like that, Laura, with no evidence whatsoever.
Brittney, there's plenty of evidence. You're proving it tonight. Plenty.
None. Shame on you.
No, not shame on me. It's shame on you, sweetheart. Shame on you for fooling all of these people who actually care about you. So it's really shame the fuck on you.
Drop some money on it. Drop some money on it.
Drop some money on me? What?
Would you bet $100 that I wasn't sober? Or would you bet $500? Bet a grand? Let's bet. That's what I'm saying.
Because we got a drug test.
Come on, let's bet 1,000. Let's put a grand on it. I mean, you are so sure that you're right about me and you know it all. I believe you'd go up under oath and swear it. And you're wrong. You're absolutely unequivocally.
I'm so wrong, but she can't finish a fucking sentence. Think about that for a second. Brittney, I'm not wrong.
Man, I'm telling you. She's so wrong on so many levels. Oh my God. It's going to be funny if she comes up here. Wait a minute. It's going to be funny if she comes up here. Wait a second.
Now you hear this, right? You're listening to the way she's talking.
Give it to me. No. This
is crazy. It's going to be funny if she comes up here one day and shows a rig test that she's passed. Angela says the thin-skinned ones.
Ain't never enough for a fucking loser.
Yep. The thin-skinned ones had to hit the live button.
Like, is she fucking joking? But I want to show you guys something. Hold on. Just hold on a second. We heard the way she trails off on a word. Okay, let's go back to something from earlier. Hang on. Okay. Now, you guys show me the difference between what you just heard. I know she wasn't on camera, but show me the difference with what you just heard and what I'm about to play. I gotta let the dogs in.
Hatred can be considered a form of obsession when some constantly focuses on negative feelings towards others. It can consume their thoughts, make it difficult for them to think. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude, man. Allison, I just got the craziest little message, dude. Come here. I need your help with this, baby. Can you take this over for a second? I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go take care of this. Can you cover this for a second for me? I'll take my headphones off. All I did was I got through with showing where the other boy went missing. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's like I showed the location and all that right there. Somebody made me mad in there, and then I just saw something somebody said. And I just remembered that I have something I can show everybody. So if you'll take care of this, I'll go get it. Here's my headphones. My head is hurting so bad. Here. I ain't telling you. It's that purple freaking wine. Here, go ahead. My tooth is killing me too. Ow, ow, ow.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Well, I don't know what y'all were talking about, so give me just a second.
Everyone coddled the fuck out of Cam and Ellie. They thought, oh my God, I can't. Oh my God. How could you call them out? How could you say they're on drugs? The channel, call it as I see it, even try to come at me yesterday. You didn't call them out. The day that you said they were on drugs, they weren't on drugs. They lost their kids due to drugs, moron. Hello? Trying to be all like, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I called them out in 2022. Just because you don't believe they did drugs that day, which they did. Yeah. They're not doing well at all. They lost their kids, never got them back. I mean, they were on harder drugs, don't get me wrong. But that nodding out, that is the exact same thing. So let's go back to Brittney's live. Now, I'm just going to play again when he actually went into the nod and how he was reading half sentence.
Hatred can be considered a form of obsession when some constantly focuses on negative feelings towards others. It can consume their thoughts, make it difficult for them to think. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude, man. Allison.
Okay, now let's go back to Brittney for a minute. Exactly, Midnight Angel. Her eyes rolled the exact same way. I was so hoping that he was not wearing a hat so you could really see the eyes, because they were the exact same way. And the more she tries to, Laura is crazy, the more tells me that I'm right. All right, so let's go back to Brittney. Oh, I was one of the first to call them out, Denise. I didn't know what drugs they were on, but I swore that I saw him do a line. And that's what I was calling out. But obviously that wasn't cocaine.
Of course, because they have no self-control, Angela.
Strong.
None. Zero self-control. Zero.
So, ladies. I'm long and I'm strong and I'm trying to get my friction off.
Oh, Greg. No, he's not, you idiot. But you could nice coming in talking shit. Get over yourselves. I'm sad that you're disappointed, but I can assure you. What the heck, Laura?
What the?
What's
Patricia Burns
wrong
is in the
with
house. Good to
you?
see you. There was once a woman called Laura. I'm not here to bash her. I want to make a point that this is how opinions work. If you were saying the shit about me that you were saying about Brittney in the live stream
That exactly. Imagine somebody's going around saying that you are on drugs when you're sober. Like, I want y'all to put yourselves in my shoes and imagine being in this position. You've got people saying that you were on substances, demanding that you log off and go get some type of rehab, right?
When did I ever say she should log off? These people make shit up in their fucking head. Brittney, at no point did I ever say that you should log off and go to rehab. Maybe it's the pills in your head. But no, I never said that, Brittney. Try again. You and Sinner both make shit up out of the fucking blue. At no point did I ever fucking say that.
Demanding that you admit oh my goodness, nobody would like that. It's the biggest mind F, and it just makes me so angry. God, it makes me so angry.
See, here's the thing. Hey, sweet, you can hear background noise. So she's not on mute, but you can hear the background noise. So why are you so quiet, Brittney? Why aren't you and Craig saying anything? This is fucking weird.
Mm. All right, let's keep it moving. I mean, I think it's just all so messed up. It feels like a slap in the face. I mean, that's what it feels like to me. An absolute slap or spit in my face. People are absolutely ridiculous, completely ridiculous. And
Well, Boston, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I can also be an original too.
Let's keep going.
Want. What's the result? You give
Do you see what she just did? But it's a slap in the face, Brittney. There's no slap in the face. If you weren't so fucking high, you might understand what I'm saying. This was one of her worst. This is insane to me. Absolutely fucking insane. Like I said, you can hear the background. So she's not putting you on mute and like talking to Craig or talking to one of the kids. So what are you doing, Brittney? Why don't you go on camera and show everyone how you're fucking nodding out? But you're totally sober. Okay, Brittney.
give more fuck about your numbers than you do about Brittney J. So let's keep it real. Or maybe I have it wrong. I'm sure you'll have an opinion back to what I'm saying. But it's just a mean thing to do, and I don't want to see anybody doing it to anyone.
I'm going to say it before and I'll say it again. No sinner. Actually, the mean thing to do is enable her. That's the mean thing to do.
You know, we bully the bullies over here on this channel.
I don't bully anybody. Sorry, not sorry. Craig did a TikTok while she was live and he was totally trolling her. He was letting his audience know when she was asleep and he was clapping to wake. Is that still up? Karma Reels, do you have that? Sweet Sativa, I totally agree. Yeah, if you can email it to me, that would be great. There's been over 150 mods that have told her to stop and she won't. Shannon got very triggered when I said I support Laura. See, that's the kind of shit I don't fuck with. I don't give a shit who supports Sinner. But that's fucked up. She doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about. What's a smack in the face, Brittney? You've never even fucking said boo about me. What are you talking about? Oh, that's the other thing I want to address while I'm waiting for this tape. Natalie from California's comment about how Natalie from California's comments about how I said that Brittney never supported me, whatever that was. That's actually not true. What I said was that I defended her for the longest time and she didn't say anything and I had to email her. That's what I said. Latex, I don't care if Sweet Sativa goes back and forth. It's YouTube. They can go wherever the fuck they want. Pecan Pie is a mod for Queen Bee. What does that mean? Nothing. She comes over here a lot. Who cares? That's what I was saying. Why the fuck would he care who I support? He doesn't even know me, and I wasn't even trying to talk to him. Natalie's comment was purposely twisted. Yeah, I feel like all of these comments are purposely twisted. It's weird to me. Yeah, thank you, Yarn. I was thinking the same thing. Sinner, why don't you, how come you're not talking about Jules of Thought? She said the allegedly innocent who was her mod said the exact same thing I did. How come you're not talking about her? Just curious. Brittney, how come you're not talking about her? That's what I want to know. Is she special that you're not going to address how she blatantly said that you're nodding out from drug use and that your boyfriend could be a family annihilator? funny that nobody's talking about that. Why not? Can we get some claps in the chat? Exactly. It makes, I'm just curious how come nobody's talking about her. Oh, Brittney did address, said she's hurt, but she still likes her. Well, that's funny. That's pretty funny, though. Laura and Jewel are the only two I've heard trying to reach out and open up the objectives and what the world is watching unravel. It will come to a head. Thanks, Boyd. Because these people are in this mentality that you have to pick one side or the other. I don't need to pick one side or the other. I need to call out what the fuck I see. So my subscribers, my followers, my Patreons, who are all intelligent, but they don't feel like that they have to watch something and someone lie to them, but you have to be a hater or you have to be an enabler. There is a middle ground. We are that middle ground. And I'm sorry that you don't like it. But I don't do things for you, Sinner, or Brittney. Sorry, not sorry. Poor Brenda Stapleton. This poor woman is spending all of her money on Brittney. That's really sad. Disregard everything I've said for the last half hour. Why? I'm going to see if Karma Reels mailed that to me yet. Aha. So this is why they're all saying that Craig is bad for her. Well, we're about to find out.
Right now, I'm to the point right now. And you can go with the window. What the hell you gonna do when the truth comes out? I'd rather stay in a blank page. Yeah, I think I'm back with the new face. Every you, I like your punishment. You keep me focused. I know what you're looking for. You
Good.
make it feel like it's the first time. Every time you carry
I can give you some new glasses. I really got super dirty big ass glasses.
Can we turn off feelings? You're making me stay.
So where you going with your topics?
So this is Mackenzie's father. So, Monty, for those of you that don't know about the case, this is her dad, and her dad. Yes, and she does have her own special language. Her and her mom speak like gibberish to each other. At first, I thought it was pig Latin. I done some research, and it's absolutely gibberish. Gibberish is a real thing, believe it or not. And her and her mom speak gibberish to each other. And dad is like a super hothead that 100% thinks his daughter worships the ground, or he thinks that people should totally worship the ground his daughter walks on. He's equally as bad. Basically,
Tell me why a man who never leaves his house needs a smartwatch. I'm just curious. He doesn't work. He never leaves his house. What the fuck does he need a smartwatch for?
I'm 11 minutes away. I miss you all day. I'm 11 minutes away.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, the child does. I mean, they're going to go on to say some things like, I mean, they have the nerve to say that if Dominic was here, he would be throwing a fit for Mackenzie.
Okay, I'm gonna have nightmares now. That was the most vile thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. Now I know what Jules was talking about when she said he should keep his tongue in his mouth. I didn't know what she meant because I never watched him. Now I know. I'm scorned for life.
In the jail. Like, yes, you know, right.
I never going to apologize. I'm sorry, I'm so fucking sorry. I've been playing somebody and help and nobody and I left sick. Or if my sick didn't stick. Now I'm sick, throwing fits and asking you in my head every fucking day since I left. You're on the floor with your hands on your head. Yeah, I'm down in the press. All I want is your head on my chest. I'm a little bit
Well, I don't know who that is, eviction. She is convicted. She was in charge and sentenced to life imprisonment. Yeah. So let's keep going. Let's keep playing this. It's so loud. It's so loud. It's hard for me to hear what we're listening to. So
It's
loud.
hard for you to sleep, though. I gotta give me some glasses. Some smarter glasses. It's my 70s. I'm your daddy glasses. I'm your daddy.
So gross.
So where are you gonna go with your story?
We're listening to the jail calls right now.
Whatever. I'm about to play my game.
About the what?
Play my game.
Okay.
I wish you could stream this shit. Get a cigarette.
Girl, you ain't even heard nothing yet. You ain't even heard nothing yet. Not only that, but her mom talks like that too, and you can hear what she like. She'll tell her parents, "I want this right now. I need you to do this. We need like." She absolutely runs the show. There's a lot of things that have been put out with this case, a lot, and the jail calls have been very significant.
Give me some money.
Yes.
Just play my hand. Sounds like I don't give a shit. Yeah.
How does she not know that he's live? Like, I don't get it. How did she not know that he's live at this time? Like, I know this is not live now, but I'm saying then. They're like one room away from each other, or it sounds like they're in the same fucking room. How would she not know?
You're 24 miles long, and you're gonna feel so tickly you could take over. You do everything and every single all in your place. It's something to 30 hours of activity every day. Tripping. Bitch, I'm pipping.
What do you mean, Bucket?
This is a marathon better now. We've all had that epic ride-sharing experience. Halfway through, your best friends abandoning your aspirations to go find yourself in Portugal. It's human. We're all looking for someone to listen, but not every night is it up to help. With over a decade of experience, BetterHelp catches you with the right therapist. See why they have a 4.9 rating and a 1.7 million client session reviews. Visit BetterHelp.com/iPhone music for 10% off your first month.
All right, here we go. Let's keep going.
Oh, oh.
Here we go. Bit number 2. Here we go. Listen a bit.
Right.
You know, and I'm kind of wondering the same thing. What the fuck is he doing? See, that's my other question. Kwama Reels, is this your music? Because I don't understand how he's playing music and it's not being picked up by her, but her voice is picking up his music. You know what I mean? But how did it not pick up? Yeah, but how did her live not pick it up? If we can hear her voice. You know what I mean?
Dirty, dirty day.
Hey, at least he yawns and gets tired. That's a good thing.
Right.
Hey, hey, hey. Call me Dirty Dad. Hey. Better than the wrist, huh? Put your shit to rest, eh?
Are you insane, good vibes? She's paused. She's faded out every couple of minutes. I heard it myself.
Give me some money. Give me some money.
Why does he keep saying, give me some money?
I've been giving all my money to disabled people. I put some money in promoting my videos, and then I put money towards the disabled people. So if you want to give money to me, like, that's where it goes. I got both.
All right, let's back up for a second. He just said all his money is donated. So if you give him money, that's where it goes. But they're not scamming. They're not lying. Okay. Because that's what he literally just said.
Like, my mom would support me through thick and thin. No doubt, I believe my mom would support me, but not like what about you guys?
Oh, I agree with that too, good vibes. It's just very toxic. But I'm not so sure she's much better.
Everything I've got is paid for. I pay for my house to pay for everything. I have to pay lights, and I have to pay property taxes. You know, that's like monthly, yearly. I don't need money. So anyway, when you do it to me, like, I give money back to, like, disabled people. So when you give to me, you give to God, I give you the same people. And I do promote some of the videos I put up, but all the videos I put up are for Jesus. So if you give me money, it's like,
Oh, now that's comical, good vibes. That is truly fucking comical. That's just totally laughable.
it's not good, you know what I mean? I wish I could show you the game I'm playing. Not yet. Soon I'll be able to. The money you give me, though, I promise you it won't get bad. I give it to people that don't have arms and legs, people that are just for you. If I do spit on myself, it's to promote Christ like me is. That's all I'm trying to do.
Ding, ding, ding. You aren't exactly right. They don't give a fuck about Brittney. If there's Laura's name to be had, we're going to be there spreading rumors and lies. They are more pathetic than fucking this guy.
All right, here we go. So there was, yep, that was that one. This one is going to piss you off. This one's really going to piss you off because in this one, she says she's the third victim.
I don't give a fuck, man. I'm about to fucking fall asleep.
Can you hear me? Okay, couldn't hear me talking the whole time.
Does he say every time she nods out? Or no? Just wait, it gets all right. Because I was going to say, I'm getting kind of bored.
All right. She's the third victim. Oh, no. Okay. So recap real quick. We're just recapping the case of Mackenzie Sharilla. So Mackenzie Sharilla, in July of 2022, she decided to press her pedal to the metal and slammed her car going at 100 miles per hour. She slammed her car into a brick wall. The judge and pretty much everybody thinks that Mackenzie tried to end her toxic relationship and ultimately her life and her boyfriend's and his friend.
I can't do it if you tell him, okay?
Have a range for the fight they were in that night. At that point, Mackenzie also Mackenzie survived, dominating her boyfriend, and J-YYou, his best friend, did it. So Mackenzie was sentenced to life in prison. Her family has since.
Wait, what was that, Spike Mountain? Maybe I missed it. Yeah, honestly, she got all her Mackenzie's thing fucked up. She talked about husband. She was never married. Like, she totally got everything screwed up from what I could hear. See, I would have loved to watch this in real time to see what she was actually doing at this point, because they're sitting right next to each other. You hear her talking and then she disappears. I don't get it. What was she doing on her live?
These nuts and all these slugs.
Trigger warning. I'll show that again. There is footage of where she crashed the car. You can see it going. Watch. There's the car. This is the morning of trigger warning. This is the morning of the accident. You're going to see Mackenzie's car drive by at 100 miles per hour. Now,
Are you sure this wasn't years ago? Like, the case is old. Everything she's saying, I thought like everybody knew. I didn't realize a lot of people didn't know this case.
they tested everything to see if the car was absolutely not malfunctioning. The car was fine. The car was in,
winning
okay shape. Mackenzie also drove past this particular area.
My goodness, you job probably have more. We can give you $100 credit next day. Get started today at linkedin.com/campaign. It comes in using
Sarah has struggles. So you have apples. That's why Spotify's asking to let you choose the objective express for your campaign. You can optimize.
Boyd, I have no control over the ads. The only thing I put on is balanced effort. Get premium. You don't have to worry about it.
Your ad to reach the newest reader. Maximize video views or increase the number of fans who click through to your website. Whichever you pick, advertising on Spotify is a choice and it's squad being behind. Learn more at Spotify.com.
them 70s sunglasses, though, homie. Them 70s speculators.
All right, watch this. Watch, guys.
So hold on. You're going to sit here and tell me that she's running a video, commercials are playing, and she doesn't realize it? But she's not on anything. She's just falling asleep. Okay, Brittney.
Winning. Wish I could screen share again.
Listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen
Wish
to
you could
this.
see the loser. I just look at the
Listen to this. So Mackenzie lived with Dominic in a house that Dominic's mother owned. She had two houses, Dominic's mother, and she allowed Dominic and Mackenzie to live in one of the homes beside her. So in the video, you can hear Mackenzie telling Dom that if he doesn't open the door, she's going to key his car and break into the house.
Got this new phone. Everything's different though.
He's not playing video games here. He's on TikTok. He's not playing anything. His hands aren't moving. What video games is he playing?
It's mad.
All right, so there you go. You see Mackenzie at Halloween parties. This is after. That was after the crash, by the way. After the crash.
We feel the time but we move on like we don't care. Because it's time to stop some love. With those songs that we got dream
Mickey Ultra. Mickey Ultra. Give me some money. Like shit.
Oh my God, I can't with this dude. Holy fuck. Dude, you're not sexy in any which way, shape, or form. Get over yourself. Nobody wants to see you flex a bunch of drunk muscles. Oh my God, I can't. This better get good.
It's this me glasses. Maybe some glasses.
All right, I have a question though. I got a serious question. For those of you, good vibes, I'm going to point this at you. People are saying how awful it is what he's doing. But is it really? He's keeping her awake. He keeps clapping to wake her. He's not saying, get up. He's not saying anything. Like, he's literally trying to keep her awake incognito, or keep her from nodding out incognito. Is it really that awful? Because I could think of a lot of things he could be doing to embarrass her even more that's not incognito. Do you know what I'm saying? It is painful. I will agree with that. All right. I've said that. Very toxic. But I'm just saying, like, at least he's not, you know, bitch, get up. Something like that. I don't know. I guess it's all how you look at it.
200 pounds. Bad some bitch. Clap it on. Fiesta. Numero uno, fiesta. Ay, ay, ay. Station. Station. Don't give it to me. Give me some good glasses. Probably some good glasses.
Has she addressed the fact that he is waking her up by clapping? Does she deny that too? Because that's what I'm curious about. Denial? Okay. Guys, listen to me. And I'm only going to say this once. Oh, she's saying the clapping is her son. So she's even in more denial. Okay. So, oh, because she doesn't know he's live. I gotcha. He stays in the background to keep her awake. I agree. But here's my thing. They're sitting right next to each other. Even if he's playing a game, this whole dynamic is fucking weird. And the fact that you can hear he's clapping to keep her awake and she still denies that. How do these people that are diehard supporters of her not see that or understand that? That's my question.
I need to go to Twitch. I need to go play some games on Twitch. And everybody watch me play games on Twitch.
She's like, She's like, I don't know how they love me, and then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, they can turn on me all of a sudden.
Don't be dirty, though.
Like, how they gonna do me like that? She's talking about
Fear of the dark. You don't know about that hard, babe. I wish I could switch you. I wish I feel like we could play games together.
If he sticks that fucking tongue out one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up. Like, there's nothing sexy about it. Dude, you're fucking gross. Ugh. Like, if he was good looking, I get it. But, oh my God.
yeah, hang on a second. I want to stress, like, the entitlement. I feel like it's like, can you believe it? Can you guys believe? I think this is the one where her mom says, if Davion and Dom were here, they would be so angry.
I tore my shirts. I got tired of it, like, stringing up my neck and shit. Just tore my shirts.
Great. What do you think?
She just fucking passed out mid-sentence, just like Cam did. Just like Cam did. And then he had to wake her again. That's not falling asleep. You don't fall asleep that many fucking times in one night. You don't keep falling asleep over and over and over and over. So everybody that's in my chat right now that's telling me I'm crazy, she's tired, that's nodding out, you're fucking wrong. And I'm going to say it until she finally fucking admits it, just like everything else. She could try to fucking comment me. She could have my haters in there. You guys can all fucking turn on me. This is Cam and Ellie 2.0. The only difference is the drugs are different. Cam and Ellie were on much harder drugs. But for everybody, it's like, oh, Laura turned on Brittney, blah, 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 blah. Here's your fucking proof that I know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to say something else that I've said again, and I've said before. Brittney is an adult. It doesn't matter if she's in a toxic relationship or not. Everybody wants to blame him. She is an adult. If she wants to get her shit together and fucking leave, she can. This guy is disgusting. Don't get me wrong. He's fucking nasty. But it's the father of her kids, and she doesn't have enough security in herself to leave. And she doesn't want the help. But if you guys can't see lie after lie after lie after lie, normal people don't lie like that. For her, why couldn't she say that it was her boyfriend doing it and not her kid? Why does she blame her fucking kid for everything? That's a problem. That's a big fucking problem. When you're sitting there blaming your child for your addiction, your boyfriend, your whatever, but go ahead and tell me how fucking wrong I am and how awful I am. No, the people that are denying this and the people that want to say, oh my God, Laura, how could you say that without proof? Here's your motherfucking proof. This is disgusting. And what's even more disgusting are you fucking enablers. You're even more disgusting. Sorry, not sorry.
So, you gotta hear this one. Dirty.
And you know for a fact that he's waking her because every time he claps, she starts talking again. She lies about everything, Emily. Everything. Exactly. She lies about stuff she wouldn't even have to lie about.
No. Stop.
Oh no, I'm not mad at you, Rachel. There's some people in this chat who have come at me for, Laura, you're so horrible. Laura, how could you do that? You're not giving her the benefit of the doubt and blah, 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 blah.
Just have to call you if I need you every day. You know I'm no one to rely on.
Let me just say there is no amount of alcohol that I could drink that would make me think this man is sexy. None. None. Blech.
Remember, every penny you give to me, I give back to either I promote Jesus videos or I promote money to life disabled.
Every penny you give me goes to Jesus. Bitch, sit the fuck down. You are such a fucking liar. You and your girlfriend are fucking liars. Jesus Christ.
I don't need money, right? I'm on this day. So if you give me money, I give back to you. Or sometimes I'm personally, but just don't feel bad.
He sure did, Harlow.
Like nervous. You're nervous. Hopefully I'll be able to street you so we can play games together and shit.
Do you know what helps Brittney even less? Is enabling it and staying quiet. That would help her even less. I don't think she's going forward with Ellie. What do you mean?
Your boy ain't little. I promise you that.
Let me also add, I have not made a fucking dime on Brittney's streams. Let's be clear here. You could check. I don't have goals. I don't have super chats. I haven't asked for a super chat. Nothing. So we can save the poor me Laura's exploiting. I purposely have not made a fucking dime on Brittney's streams. So don't tell me I'm fucking exploiting.
People like this girl is a part of the problem. This is what you call a pick-me. This girl is, she just, oh my God, I was so devastated when you got that charge. When they charged you with that, I wanted to cry. Like, she probably doesn't even know the full details of the case. This is a pick-me. It's people like this, just going to be honest with you. People like this girl that you hear on the phone on the Mackenzie surveillance that give them. in her behavior. This is a girl.
Mickey Young.
Some random girl. And I was playing a game. That's what you are y'all here laughing. Alright, let's see. Fucking idiots. Alright. So the girl is like, seriously, this girl, and you, a couple lessons can be learned from this. These are like the pick-me girls. Like these type of women are not even, they don't even deserve the name. Just listen to the way that she kisses this girl. But this girl that's talking to Mackenzie is the reason people like her is why Mackenzie now is in jail and like running things in her block.
I'll send the money back to this thing. Don't worry about it.
What? Money back to what? Money back where? What money?
Hold on.
Send what money back?
What?
Send what money back?
Ava, no, not at all. I just never saw this before.
What money?
What money?
You just said you'll send the money back. What money? What money?
You okay?
What money are you sending back? What are you talking about? Huh?
What are you talking about?
You just said I'll send the money back. Who are you talking to?
Whoever sends me money.
Rachel, I thought the exact same thing. Why did she only notice the word money? She doesn't send anything except she heard money and boom.
Who are you talking about? Are you live?
Maybe.
Are you live right now?
What if I am?
That's weird. At least let me
That's
know.
weird.
You're live?
What if I was?
Whose money are you talking about? Who's giving you money? Whose money? What the fuck are you talking about? You're live? Jesus Christ. Who did you just tell you're giving them money back to?
People are sending me money.
Well, why are you telling them you're sending it back to?
No, I said I'll send it to. I said I was gonna send. I always send the money back to disabled people, or I promote my Christian videos. That's for whatever they send me.
So you're live right now on TikTok? How long have you been live?
I just play.
How long have you been live? At least you let me know. Jesus.
Are you mad?
I'd like to know that you're live so I can have a heads up.
Wake up, bro.
What?
Wake up.
You're not going to remember this tomorrow.
He says.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Kind of bullshit. Just kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sick. But I need a little bit of money for TikTok so I can promote my videos. And, I have to put money on it. But when they get me, I promote my videos and
Don't come into my chat. Mods, y'all please make sure to delete these people. I'm so sick of these people. I guess Craig went live and now they're losing their fucking mind. He's live. No, he's live now, so it's going. No, they don't stop. I'm over there minding my own business. Hold on a minute, y'all. Can you mute that for a minute, please?
Okay.
What the fuck, man? You told, were you kidding me? Are you serious right now? Were you kidding me? So that's your truth. You're just gonna sit there and do that and cause us problems. More problems.
I'm just playing with the game.
No, you're playing with the haters. You're playing. You know that's what you won't go live sober because of these people, but you won't go live drunk. You're causing a shitstorm right now.
You can get it.
You're just gonna sit there with it on.
You gonna be mad?
Why are you doing this? You don't think this is me?
You're not mad, are you?
Well, he's live right now. Y'all go over there and play with Greg. Go ahead.
Now I got a question. I'm not TikTok too savvy. Is this showing he's got over 1,000 people watching him? It says 1.2K. I know it's 187. I was gonna say shit. I think she has 5 kids. Yeah, but only 2 of them I think live with her. The others live with the dad's mom or something.
Your husband is flirting so bad on TikTok, sticking out his tongue and wiggling it for the girls, telling them to be quiet and stuff, winking and flexing for them. He's going to gift them back. Oh, you told him you're going to gift them back?
I ain't gonna give nobody back. I said
That's
whatever they gave me,
I heard
I was
you
gonna
say
give
you were
it
going
to.
to give the money back. I heard
I was giving it to people with special needs and things like that.
Okay, I'm not a cat person, but that cat does not look happy with him. Am I wrong? That cat looks like, get me the fuck away.
That.
Well, I don't care. Let him do what he wants to do. Darn. Go over there and talk to him. I don't give a fuck.
Great. So
Go ahead. Go talk to him. Go talk to him. Leave me alone. Go ahead. Go flood his chat. Y'all ain't bothering me none.
I'm serious.
Motherfuckers, I'm serious. I'm over it. Go have a ball. That's what y'all wanted, right? Go ahead. Go ahead, have it. But have fun. You gonna remember this shit tomorrow. Unbelievable. Unfucking-believable. I'm gonna get off here, y'all. This is amazing. I'm about to go. Can you turn that off so I can get out of here? And then you can have it. And I'm leaving.
Just play
You
around.
can have all of it. I don't want.
I can't play around. I can't.
Can you tell them everything's good?
That's what I'm trying to tell him right now.
I tell them like stop tripping.
He got shit on me.
All right, but you're telling him like let him know you're not dangerous. They're tripping.
He got shit on me.
He's lying. He's telling him. I guess he's telling him that.
He got shit on me.
But no, you need to let him know you're not doing nothing, right? Like.
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. You like that little toy I pulled out?
Well, they're saying our kids are in danger. Like,
What? Because I showed one of the kids' toys. I showed a Nerf gun.
bro, it's just not even that. It's not even serious.
It's not even serious.
That what y'all are doing to us is more serious, way more serious than this.
That lawsuit's gonna be serious.
Come on, don't. Just
By the end of this week. You gonna get that lawsuit. That's what they're talking anyway. You like my Nerf gun? You got shit on me. You too dumb. You ain't smart enough. Go ahead. I got plenty of money to take you to lawsuit. You have another lawsuit on top of what you already got. You ain't got a lawyer ready for the lawsuit coming for you. I'll get you another one. Go ahead. And then when you lose, you're going to have to pay for it all. And then I'm going to get you for everything you took me for. Go ahead. I got plenty of money. You have another lawsuit. You like my Nerf gun? You like my little Nerf gun my child had? Huh? You like that Nerf gun? What a punk. Loser. You ain't got shit on me. You lost the last one. You gonna lose this one. You ain't give up. The lawsuit's coming.
Who's he talking to? Because the only one that lost the lawsuit was his girlfriend. Nobody else lost the lawsuit except her. So I'm not really sure who the fuck he's talking to.
If you put anything on me that you think can stick, I got more money than you. I got more money than you, and you can't go to.
And when I get drunk, I won the lotto. Did you guys know I'm like a billionaire when I'm drunk? Who the fuck is he kidding? You got so much money, give it to your girlfriend, and she can give back the $8,000 that she borrowed from her subs. I mean, give me a fucking break, you moron.
Court. She's already got a lawsuit on you. You ain't gonna stick 2 lawsuits. You ain't got enough money. When your channel shuts down, how you gonna afford to go to any lawsuits after that? You ain't gonna be able to afford 1 lawsuit, much less 2. You like my Nerf gun? Do you like my Nerf gun? Huh? You like that Nerf gun? I got some big Nerf guns right here too. That was Brittney's little Nerf gun. I got some big Nerf guns. I got some big Nerf guns. Yeah. Super Soakers. You know Super Soaker? You know that?
I have a feeling he's not actually talking about a gun, and I'm getting really grossed out. Blah. Like, I think I need my trash can right next to me. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, he's not talking about a Nerf gun. Trust me on that.
Super soaker? Yeah, go ahead. It ain't gonna stick. Large is cheap. Large is cheap. I'll show you some more, but y'all trip out whenever I show you the super soakers. You don't like water guns? You don't like Nerf guns? Go ahead. I ain't gonna stick in court. You can't afford a lawyer. You can't afford a lawyer that's gonna come down on you right now. Much less another one. I got plenty of money to pay for a lawyer. When you lose your channel, you ain't gonna be able to afford for no lawyer. You're gonna be struggling to pay your light bill. You hear me? I got plenty of fucking Nerf guns around here.
Do you have a lot of people in there?
You ain't got shit on me. You can't afford a lawyer. You dead broke. Keep your light bills on, okay? And when you lose your channel, then keep your light bills on. Go hang sheetrock and beg your family to help keep your light bills on, because you about to lose your channel.
Holy shit, that was a rough 45 minutes. But I am glad I finally saw it because I did not understand why everybody was coming down on Craig and everyone was like, Craig this, Craig that. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's not even doing anything. So I'm kind of glad I did see it. But wow. Here's my thoughts. They are equally as fucked up. They are equal liars. I'm actually surprised at how many things she's lying about, like stupid things that she doesn't even have to. She's going to try to deny nodding out during that stream when it was so obvious that every time he clapped, he woke her up. Brittney, I'm kind of at a loss for words. People are saying, what should she do? You don't buy him alcohol. That's first. But I've seen relationships like this. She's on pills, he's drinking, and it's just completely toxic. But she doesn't seem better than him. She may not be drinking. She said it was her son stemming pride. Yeah, what did she say after she knew that Craig was live? Sweet sativa, I agree with you, but I'm not even going to go there. I'm trying to, mark my words accordingly. I'm trying to be nice. Michelle, I agree with that. You have the enablers. And all the people that are Whoops. Sorry. How much did you not hear? Yeah, it wasn't you. The cord on my microphone is broken. It keeps falling out, but all right, we got it. We're back. I'm back. But there are things that she could do that she doesn't. And then she lies and lies. And to be fair, I can't imagine blaming my kid for a grown man. That's disgusting. Sorry, not sorry. You don't blame your fucking child over your husband or your boyfriend. Like, who's really more important, Brittney? Is it your boyfriend or is it your husband, your kid? That's disgusting. And again, when you have haters, you're giving them every fucking check mark. And I said this to Patreons earlier. I have sound now. You're behind, Sly. I said this to Patreons earlier, and I stand by this. I have a very hard time with people who choose men over children. I have zero respect for them. Anyone that gives birth to somebody who didn't ask to come into this world and you made that choice, then you better respect that child and you better raise that child with every fucking ounce that you have in you. I know sometimes guys think differently because they didn't actually give birth to them, but you created this child in your belly. Well, uterus, if you want to get technical. Lindsay, you just had a baby. Now, I don't know if you're going through postpartum at all. I know I did. So if you said you were, it's perfectly okay. I did. But when you first held your child, because I believe it's your first kid, when you held your daughter in your arms for the first time, did you not feel a love that you have never felt in your entire life? That gets stronger. That bond gets even stronger as that child grows. I became an alcoholic for the first 4 months after every birth. Oh, you have 4 kids? I thought it was your first kid. All right, my bad. But you know what I'm saying though. Even with your 4th kid, you know what I'm saying. It's when you hold that baby, that is a love that is undeniable. And it's a love that you never ever thought you could ever feel at all. So when I hear about these people that give birth and then pick a man over their own child, I'm just like, whoa. And I can't respect that. Now, I'm not saying that's the scenario, but the fact that she's covering for him and blaming a child is a problem. And that's sad for the child, especially if the child is right there. And it seems to me the child is always around them. And I don't know if she has 1 in the home or 2, but it's just very weird to me. We do see this all the time. But I just couldn't imagine. Like, she has 2 in the home. I always thought that, it really was her kid. I know autistic kids can be out of their fucking mind. I get it. But just the fact that she blames her kid for everything when you want to protect that guy is weird. I mean, that's truly toxic. But she's also not a child. She's late 30s with like 5 kids. And I think that's where people start to not have sympathy. And I'm just guessing. I'm just giving you my overall. But I think that's where people start to not have sympathy because you have to, there comes a point where you have to take responsibility on your own. And I know that it's hard to leave somewhere. Hold on. When my child needs dental attention, were they not the liquor store? A child is a blessing to be nurtured. I agree. But I'm just, see, Lacey, I guess part of it is I'm trying to understand why people don't have any sympathy for her. I think that's what I'm trying to understand. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know her son needs his tooth fixed. I don't know. She has 5 kids. That's what I thought. But only 2 live with her. The other 3 don't. And that's a subject I'm not touching. So don't even go there. I will get myself in major trouble. That's true too, Lacey Ann. Oh, I miss my kids being little pecan. I really do. I told Sade, when you give me grandchildren? Yeah, she has 5 kids. 5 kids, but only 2 are with her. I don't know how long she raised the other one. I have no idea. I really don't care. He broke his tooth. I know, Grandma Laura, can you imagine? Let her get married and graduate college first. How do you guys all know she needs a tooth fixed or that he needs a dentist? He has Medicaid, though. I mean, she's already said that. Oh, I'll be grandma. Actually, I'll be whatever they can pronounce. And Lindsay, what did I just say? I said, I'm not going there. Oh, she told you on a live? So she shares. The youngest stays up all night. She just lets it, but that's what's scary to me. Not CPS kind of scary. I don't mean that kind of scary. I don't know what happened to Ellie. She's the one that came in here. I want to come alive, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so she said he broke his front tooth in half, but she never took him to the dentist? She gets free dental. Maybe. There has to be a dentist near a liquor store. Yeah, he's got plenty of money. But then again, not all Medicaid covers dental, but I'm not positive. Oh, she has it on her shorts. She shared a picture before this drama happened. Oh, it's still not fixed? Was she trying to gain money for it? Was she trying to raise money for it, or she was just showing it? Oh, I absolutely agree. Perf. 100% I agree with that. Oh, they're definitely shut-ins. I agree with that. See here, all right, so let's talk about this for a minute. Hey, Demon, let's talk about this for a second. Because I understand where Lindsay is coming from. And I have said this too. There are certain things that I will not talk about Brittney because really it's not my business. Like her kids staying up all night, not my business. But here's what I don't understand. The old saying is, see something, say something. Now, what I'm not talking about calling CPS or calling the police or anything like that. That's not what I'm talking about. But if enough people open their mouth and enough people put the pressure on, and I don't mean a bunch of haters, I'm saying people that support her. If they open their mouth and stop enabling it and stop supporting it, don't you think she'd be forced to change it? And that's my question, and I mean that. Her Simpson stop at the cut. Natalie, I couldn't agree more. Britt said they were advised to wait till he's a little old, something to do with anesthesia. That's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. No dentist is going to make you walk around with a broken tooth because that's dangerous. That's bullshit. I do not believe her at all. That is an absolute fucking lie. If it's a permanent tooth, if it's a baby tooth, they may just wait for the rest to fall out. But if that's an adult tooth, that is an absolute fucking lie. And I'll tell you how I know it's a lie. Phoenix's front tooth grew in with it grew in rotten. It was very weird. His big tooth. So the dentist had shaved it a little and then took they couldn't give him a permanent tooth till he turned 18, which he eventually got. But what she did was she made a filling and filled in the tooth so it was white and matched his other teeth, and it was perfect. And that's what he had till he was 18 when they were able to, permanently fix it. And she had explained that you can't leave a broken tooth or a hurt tooth or something because I forgot why, but it's bad. It's dangerous. My daughter got face planted on a baby tooth and they put a veneer on it at 1. Yeah, that's a complete lie. Yeah, you know what? Boyd's right. My kid had anesthesia. Dayton had his tonsils out. He was 2. He had anesthesia. See, but Lindsay, you're missing a whole point. It's not about her kid. It's about her lies. That's where this disconnect is. She's fucking lying about everything. Stop allowing her to lie about everything. It's not about the kid's tooth. That's what you're missing. You can take out the kid's tooth. Don't worry about the tooth. It's about her lying. She uses her kids for excuses. I agree. No, not you personally, Lindsay. I'm saying in general. What I'm talking about is every lie that she keeps telling. People in active addiction, I'm sorry, people who are sober don't lie like this. They don't have a need to lie about every fucking thing. But she lies, and everything is a lie, is an excuse. And good people don't think like that. Sober people don't think like that. It's disheartening. Like, I never looked at it because I don't watch her enough. But it's absolutely like the more lies I hear, it's just whoa. I was like, who the hell is Crabs Reels? It took me a minute to get it. I realized you meant Cromwell Wheel. I'm like, who's Crabs Wheels? I think a lot of people on YouTube lie, not like that. I took issue when she was the first one on another creator's live today. Hey, Tony. Directing the dragging of you for half a day. I truly feel for her, but that made me side-eye. Yeah, when you said Crabs Wheels, I'm like, who the fuck is Crabs Wheels? And then turn around and attack people that comment on it. They need to be ghosted. Just leave them badass to do them. Hold on. Very sad to see people advertising their lives on social media platforms and then turn around and attack people that comment on it. What do you mean, Tony? They need to be ghosted. But like, I'll say it again. When you are under the microscope, when you have all these haters coming after you, you have to put on your best Q's and P's and Q's. Good Vibes has been with me almost from the beginning. She has seen me up, down, all around. She has seen me at my highest. She has seen me at my lowest. And I mean channel-wise, not personal. And she will agree with me that when you are under the microscope, you have to make sure that you don't lie where someone can turn around and be like, you lied about this, you lied about that. No. She, again, goes back to the check marks. And she thinks because she's got Angela on her side or some of these other people, she thinks, rah, rah, go me. And sinner, and, you know, I could say whatever I want, and I'm going to turn this around and blah, blah, blah. Because I have these people that are going to go hard for me. I have these people that are going to back me up. She's a dangerous liar. And the fact that she's going so fucking hard at me just totally confirms that I am 100% right. Demon, now you told me you live in a state that has Publix. The most expensive grocery store in the entire fucking nation. Yeah, I just don't. Vibes is a purple OG for sure. I mean, she goes way back. I think she came with me in like 2019. I mean, she has seen it all. Highs, lows, in between, all around. And she's never given up on me, and that's why I love her. She'll yell at me, but she's never given up on me. I could say, Laura, you robbed a bank yesterday. You would laugh, change your time. Oh, I absolutely would. I'd be like, damn, and I'm broke? How's that happen? I rob a bank and get caught. But boy, that's the thing. They went on a whole live about my Adderall. 59 months. That's like probably as long as I've had memberships. 59 months. That is insane. And I love you for it. Good vibes. But that's what I'm saying. They went on this kick about my Adderall. They were talking about it in Sinners. They went on and on and on and on. I left. I literally left. I'm on Adderall. Do you have a problem with that? No, I don't abuse it. I've taken 2 every day for the last fucking, 20 years of my life? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? I don't care what you guys think of me. Yeah, 59 months. I told you, I think day 1. She's been there. Screenshot a receipt too. Shut up, I hate her. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Who's Queen Bitch? Queen B? Yeah. One thing I learned about her, she's not genuine with the subs at all. And Tony, I'm seeing that too. I definitely don't slur and nod. That's for sure. And I tell people that. You may not like me. You may have an issue with me, but here's what you're not going to have. You're not going to have me being busy doing other things while I'm live. You're never going to see me high. You're never going to see me drunk. Well, I might get, a little tipsy once in a while. But so far in years, it hasn't happened. New Year's Eve once we did. And even then, I drink like a half a glass of wine. And when I'm on a live, I'm going to pay attention to you. And I'm going to watch my chat. And I'm going to oversee everything, whether there's, 100 people in here or 1,000 people in here. I'm not going to ignore my subs. And the only thing I ask is buy a lot of candles. That's it. That's all I ask. But seriously, though, like, I can't stand all these creators that just don't give a fuck. And it's all gimme, 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 gimme. And it's crazy. I've been undercover for many years. There you go. But going back to the original point, I kind of got sidetracked. But going back to the original point is, that's what I'm saying. I don't have any shame that I take Adderall. I really don't. These people try to use it like it's a thing against me. And I've told the story many times of how it even fucking started. And they try to shame me with it. You're not going to shame me. I have no shame in my game at all. And they don't like that. That's true. Liquor store gives you a receipt. Yeah, I'm probably 20 years out of roll already. I heard QB say they're going to back off of her because they don't want to be responsible. That would be nice. I don't see Clue backing off of her. I don't see Granny backing off of her. And it's not because they're so mean, but they make too much money. They've never made this much money in their entire life, ever. Yeah, with the numbers they're getting, the money they're getting, they're never going to back off. It's going to be like Foodie Beauty, in my opinion. The people that make a shitload of money off Foodie Booty, they are never stopping. And as long as she's contributing to it, they don't care. You didn't take it today. So you know why I think QB might not be talking about her anymore? QB's ego. And the reason I say that is QB's ego, Clue is getting better numbers than her. She doesn't want to compete with Clue. She's not going to want to compete with Clue. She wants her own thing. Guarantee that's the reason. I agree. Cut the Wi-Fi. Try to reach out a few times. I got smacked every time. I don't think so, Boyd. I said it before. The day that she filed or something, when Voices went on panel and said, she's going to say the lawyer robbed her, I said the same thing hours before that. I don't think this lawyer is anything. But I could be wrong. I don't know. She may take my channel now. Who knows? But I would say that I don't see anybody being able to take down people that are making this much money for YouTube, like QB and Clue. But they took Nick Ricotta's channel down pretty easily. So, and he was making just as much money, and he was a much bigger creator. So maybe he would. I think QB found since her forced 7-day break that it doesn't make a monetary difference if she goes live every single day or not. Your counters have gone through. Yeah, counter striking is wonderful. She needed a couple hundred, then all of a sudden needed 2,500 extra. See, but from a creator perspective, this shit pisses me off, and I'm going to tell you why. You're sitting there, and a lot of them do this. The only one I haven't seen do this is pretty much Clue. But she hasn't had a lawsuit. But these people groveling for money, which if you need money, that's fine. But then they're buying expensive things. How do the subs not look at that and be like, why am I giving you money? Like, I don't get that. Hey, Cinnamon, I don't understand that. Why are people still giving Brittney money when you have Craig over there with all these brand new items? I would be like, bitch, you just robbed me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, to me, is fucked up. They went on a spending spree, exactly. And then afterwards, she's telling everybody, be quiet, be quiet. Like, I've had people come to me like, are you really that in a position? I'll send them my fucking bank account. Yeah, I really am. Like, I'll literally show them my fucking bank statement so they don't think that they're giving me money for, and here I got, $20,000 in the bank. Like, they'll see negative 300. Like, I'm fucked. That kind of thing. And these people are sitting there like buying brand new things, brand new items, and nobody seems to have a problem with it. And they're still giving them more money. And that's fucking weird to me. That's the kind of enabling that causes drug addicts. It depends how you do it, Lacey Ann. I'll use the lolcow community. They fucking e-beg every day. We need this. We need that. Give me money for this. It's all they do. But it's exactly that. It's what they do. And Keem sits there, how rich I am. I'm so rich and and I hear he is really wealthy. But he's still sitting there. We need more money. Give me another 20. I'm not saying a word till you give me another 20. It's a different way to e-beg. But you expect that. But he doesn't lie about it either. And I haven't heard any of the hosts lie about it. Where you have some of these creators that just lie and lie and lie and lie. I don't get it. Cinnamon, honestly, with all the lies that I keep hearing out of her that keep piecing together, I don't think she has a lawyer either. Not for YouTube. I think she might have a lawyer for Craig and, what he needs with the house or whatever, but I don't believe she has an attorney for YouTube. I don't even think this guy's on a docket anywhere. Thank you, Midnight. Woo woo, my first super chat. Not of my life, but of the night. That's what I'm thinking. It was for the estate. But I'm not about to look up records, or I don't even know the girl's last name. But him sitting there, I have no idea, Verika. She probably did. They said paperwork by weekend, again, nothing. Hold on. It's embarrassing, isn't it? Begging from people you don't know. Then you have old people need a friend and give them all their pensioner fund. That's what I heard is happening with that girl, Brendan or something. That's horrible. And Brittney doesn't care. She'll just keep taking it. I was still respectful with the firearm situation, her defending him. Well, all right, in all fairness, she may have defended him so she didn't lose her channel. Because you can lose your channel for that. But then again, he wasn't even on YouTube. So, all right, cancel that. I take that back. It didn't happen on YouTube. If she lost TikTok, who cares? I'd rather donate to the therapist that need in the home. I will buy a grocery or pay a bill if you produce it. I'm not hitting. And Rachel, I agree with that. I got some bills if you want to pay. I can give you some bills. Yeah, and what is this fucking bullshit of Craig saying, "Oh, I give it all to charity. I give it all to this." Sit the fuck down. Sinner said today showed him proof she has a lawyer. I think she does, but she had one for the injunction, and that has worked so well for her. Oh, good point. Good point, good vibes. What's happening with that? Do we know? See, that I don't agree with, Cinnamon. That I don't agree. I don't think I'm a big starts believer that everybody has a right to have a channel. Doesn't matter if you're the biggest piece of shit, if you're a grifter, if you're a loser. I believe anyone that wants a channel should be able to have a channel, unless you murder someone on it. But I really am a big believer of that. I don't think anybody should lose their channel. Oh, that's a good one, Cinnamon. I didn't even think of that. You might be right. Whatever happened to AB? I thought they lost the appeal. I don't know for sure, but I thought they lost her appeal. I'll take her losing that channel to get sober. Or I might put her over the edge. So the proper story here is BJ is a money shark and she don't care about anyone or they need. She wants all your money. I've seen a lot of creators do that. But the fact that subscribers know where this money is coming from is kind of where I have a problem. Different, QB takes all of Melissa's money. I laugh at that. Melissa, you're such a fucking pick-me asshole. but QB takes all the money. But Melissa claims she has tons of money, and it's not bothering her at all for QB to, take all this money. So nobody could say anything. But if this other girl, if subs are saying that she got this pension or she got back pay from Social Security and she wants to help Brittney, you're going to run out of that money real quick and get nothing for it. But the fact that subs know that, Brittney knows that, and she's allowing it is vile. And I guarantee you, Sinner and some others want a piece of that money, so they're kissing her ass. Yes, Lacey Ann, that Brenda lady. Now, I don't know the story. Just people came in yesterday and told me, or the other day, they came in and told, I think maybe Tony, was it you that said it? That she had just gotten all of this back pay from SSI, and now she just keeps giving it to Brittney. She makes up lies so Brenda donates more. It's so obvious. Yeah, but the fact that she's doing that just for like money, knowing where the money's coming from, that's disgusting. It's really disgusting. That, you know what it is, Good Vibes? That's a Ziggy move. That's something Ziggy would do. That's the person I think of when I think of that, is Ziggy. Ziggy wouldn't care where it came from. She wouldn't give a fuck, that it's Social Security money. She don't care. Maybe Brenda's really bent. No, I think it's an old lady. Oh, I forgot about that. It's Christmas soon. All sides ramping up frequency of streaming. It is a Ziggy move, right? That's what it reminds me of, Ziggy. AB and Ziggy to Sinner and BJ. Yeah, pretty much. That's definitely true, Lacey. But honestly, I never looked at Sinner like AB, but you're kind of right. The more I think about it, yeah, it's about right. No, I think it had to do with SSI, that she was waiting on back pay and she finally got it or something. I mean, I don't know how much. Though not all sides actually. Beefy B and such don't have to ramp up anything. They're doing just fine. That's true. Queen Bee does really well. I don't know how or why, but she does. Yeah, I saw Benny do something on West Memphis 3. I can't watch him though, but it came up on my news feed. He gets payment for PTSD. They own the house. How hard for her get a job and then do her channel? Rachel, I don't disagree with that. I'm telling you, I never thought of Sinner as AB, but you're kind of right. Yes, that is embarrassing, Lacey Ann. And that's the other thing. Cam and Allie, the video that I showed, they were also God freaks. They used the Bible. They used, preach and God and this and that. Meanwhile, there were two fucking total drug addicts preaching how good God is. Tiffany's been in Moon's chat, Tony. But she's not around much. Her son is sick. BJ and Allie. She couldn't get a job. Look at her situation. She can't even stay awake. Me too, Varika. Me too. That man freaked me the fuck out. Well, according to Mr. TikTok over there, Mr. Sexy Ass TikTok, he gives all his money to the church and homeless. You know, he's such an all-around great guy. So whatever money you give him, he's going to give to the church. PTSD for a non-combat Navy sailor. I don't know about that. I don't know. My dad was in the Air Force for literally 3 months, and he got a full Air Force funeral, and was buried in a yard, and he got vet pay when he was in a nursing home. So you just never know. Who's Dummin? Dumb BN? Who's that? Who's Dumb BN? You got all these pet names for people, Clipunk. Rachel, she can't have a part-time job. She can't stay awake. I don't know. Clipunk has all these special names. Oh, Jonesin is Dumb BN? Oh, that might be right. It fits. It's a game. Let's play a game. Dumb BN. Nanya? No, I've never seen none called Moon who called Nunya the N-word and so much more. Freaking psychopaths. Jonesin. So that's dumb. Oh, you were right, Lacey Ann. Good job. Ding, 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 ding. Lacey Ann wins. Get around the house. I'll be honest, I liked Moon. I enjoyed listening to Moon. But ever since she pulled that shit, nope, no thanks. Time to go. And millions of creators out there that I could listen to. I'm trying to get paint off my nails. Do you ever get like obsessed with something? Clipped it. You clip everything. Now, Moon sounds like a crackhead 24/7. No, when she was going after Granny, she was actually pretty good. Oh, she doesn't really talk about me, Tony. She has me blocked. So, Lacey, thank you. Totally agree. Hold on. Ugh, I'm trying to stretch my legs. I've been sitting here way too long. I don't want to kick Winston. I agree with you. She's a fucking hypocrite. She does whatever Nunya says. So I'm right there with you. And it's sad because I actually liked Jonesin for a minute. I really did. But the phoniness, and then when she gets mad or she's yelling, she just uses like the worst English in the world, and it's like listening to Granny. Shit drives me insane. I can't handle the people. And like you can use ain't once in a while, but when people are using like use guys, I can't do it. I just can't. It's easier to gaslight others and hide in the glare. Oh, amen to that. That's very true. But that's why I said, like, everything in it. Like, we used to have a community, and Lacey Ann, you've been around a long time. If you're the same Lacey Ann I'm thinking of. But we used to have a community that you didn't have to pick a side. There were enough little groups to go around. You had the ponies, the horses, whatever the fuck they were. You had us. You had Diane and Wendy. There were enough different groups to go around that you didn't really have to pick a side. Lately, it's so divided, you have no choice. It's either for Brittney or against Brittney. And I did not want that. Queen created a lot of things, not for the better. But I wanted a place that that subs can feel like they didn't need to pick a choice. You don't have to be rah-rah Brittney, and you don't have to be against Brittney. How about everybody just come together and hang out, and you could talk about your feelings, and you can, you can be pissed one day and you cannot be pissed one day. Just this whole side thing is too much to me. It's awful. Ow. That's why I said, like, I really want a place that people could just fucking talk and they won't be bashed for having an opinion one way or the other. Because there are a lot of people that are in this middle ground and there's nowhere for them to go. So hence here we are. It is gang mentality on both ends, though. The glare tickles the fuck out of me, and I love Granny. I love Laura. I refuse to participate in the bashing of the ones who I support. Amen. Did you hear my statistic before that Granny is the #1 person that my audience watches? Is Granny. And then Clue's #2. Oh, believe me, I have Clip Punk. Psychophrenic opinions, not same people. There are some that are way worse. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I was so happy for Granny when she said she wasn't gonna bash Brittney anymore. And that didn't last long. But my point being, I just feel like there's nowhere for there's nowhere for people to go that it's not extreme on both sides. Even Brittney's people are the same. They're diehard Brittney. And if you don't stick up for Brittney, then you're a hater and you're this and you're that. And it shouldn't be like that. And that's how it is. A lot of people have said that, Lacey. I just don't like who she's turned into. I don't think Jay has been a good influence, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, she's definitely torn over that. But I don't believe she was crying and shit. I mean, that was a little over the top. That was just a bit over the top. In my opinion, a reflection of society in general today. I hope not. Oh, you agree with me? Good. Phew. I mean, I understand Granny's, with the lawsuit, and I get all that. But even that was like over the top. But for the longest time, I wasn't even watching not Granny, Brittney. So I didn't know all these lies. Jay is not good. I agree. I'd never liked Jay, though. We go way back. I never liked her. I didn't like her with Critical K back in Chris Watts days. I'm not a Lana fan either. I think she's gross. Religion can be a community of forgiveness and forgiveness and forgiveness, not accountability. Okay. That makes sense. And it kind of fits in with everything. Let me explain. I raised 3 children by myself, like me. I made my plan, worked my ass off, never depended on my parents or anyone. So if these women carry on like this, no respect. Tony, I agree with that. I completely agree with what you were saying. I lost the last community in this sector. I felt comfortable in when that creator was okay with the release of the DV report. See, I didn't listen to those. I've heard about them, but I don't really care about Brittney's DV. But I know that there's a lot more to it. Like Brittney went at Clue and the website and all this other stuff. So I mean, I get it goes both ways. Yeah, Natalie, that is so fun. I will only do that like if, let's say Amber's in here, not you, Amber, and my mod, Amber. If Amber went into Sinner's chat while Sinner was like bashing me, and she was like, "Hey, Sinner, I love you." Yeah, that I would side eye a bit, and I would be like, "Amber, what are you doing?" But other than that, like, I don't care where my subs go. Subs can go everywhere. Patreons can go everywhere. Obviously, I might side eye you a little, but you know, but also people shouldn't question where people go. And I have this saying, as long as you're not a complete fucking asshole to me, you're not going to be blocked. People think, oh, Laura blocks everybody. No, as long as you're not a fucking asshole. But like even people fighting in chat, as long as they don't cross the line, my mods know, just don't cross the line. Like don't be fucking a total douchebag to someone. Or don't attack someone in chat because you have a history with them and they don't like you. Or vice versa. That's different. People who have YouTube channels. I think a lot of YouTube creators are narcissists. I do. I think many of them are. But I think it also takes certain personality to constantly say, hey, give me money, give me money, give me money. Or the ones that expect money. I think that's a big difference. And those are your narcs. Like Bullhorn Bettys of the world. Yeah, sociopaths, psychopaths. Like people say it to me. Why don't you do it? Because it's weird. People want to give me money, they can. I mean, I'll push candle sales if I ever finish fucking website again. I'll push candle sales because at least they're getting something for their money. But to constantly say, how about super chats? How about, where's my money? Why don't you pay me? But I feel weird. It's fucking weird. Like, what are they getting out of it? Nothing. That's true too. People are in chat and don't even listen. There you go. Luxury handmade candles, wax melts, lotions, and more. That'll push the fuck out of. I have to say, Laura, that's why I watch you, because you're completely different than other people. Do you have an actual job that you do your candles? You are something different. I have a few jobs right now. I got a wedding to pay for. But it's true. I don't even push Patreon, and I should. But I just feel like everybody is an adult. You guys know how to super chat if you want to. You guys know how to tip if you want to. I'm not going to force you to. I know, but I think it's hurting me, Tony. I think I need to start dating. Look at Sweet Misery. Reading my mind. We have some new Patreons, but they're only dollar supporters. Not that, you know, a dollar doesn't help. It's just dollar doesn't get to pay into Discord. Yeah, I think the way some of these people raise kids is fucking gross. I really do. But I am a big believer in you live and die for that child. It's just the way it is. You have a child, you fucking take care of it the best way you can. And keeping kids in a toxic environment is not conducive to kids growing up. Natalie, I agree with that. You see it now. I disagree. I don't like the haters, but I disagree with Brittney's lies and her nodding out, and all of a sudden I'm Satan. All of a sudden, all these people think I've lost my fucking mind and how horrible I am. And no, not at all. I shouldn't have to pick a side. Yeah, people get so appalled by Laura being Laura, like it's something new. Good point, Amber. No, that's when I get an RV, Tony. I think my sub should buy me an RV. That's what I think. It's only like 150 grand. Where's QB? I need a loan. Can I get candles from you? I'm in Australia. It is a little expensive in Australia to ship, but yeah, I send it to Australia. People make sure that their pets are taken care of. Then you got people who don't care about their children. It's very true. Oh, no, you didn't, Tony. I'm so jelly. Hey, Angel. Congratulations. I think you did tell me, actually. I saw a video of dancing South African cops or something, or firemen. They were hot. I was like, Tony Fire. It's exactly where I am. Disagree with a lot what the haters do and cannot support it, but I do not like what Amber, I'm right there with you. I did not clip. I don't watch her. Who's Nosy? And that's another thing that Brittney can do, which I am speaking from personal knowledge. If people make videos about you, Brittney, don't watch it. Wendy V did a video about me and never watched it. You gotta stop fucking watching shit. And you don't get stressed out. I just found out today my young... congratulations. Oh, Nunzi would be nonsense. Trust me, if I never hear another video about nonsense, I'd be happy. Listening to nonsense is like listening to Craig. No thanks. And I'm telling you, I'm scarred for life with that fucking tongue. Oh, are you really, Natalie? It depends on what you order. Yarnfield lives in the UK, and it's been for a whole box of candles, it was like $85. But that was for like 9 pounds. But if you only order like 2, I think it's like 40 or 50. And I'm totally guessing. But just based on yarn. Did you hear about the girl who thought she was going to get phone call records from Kohlberger? Some lawyer guy who played her said he could get it through her bar number lighter. No, I didn't know that. Did she pay money? Did she pay? She pay the guy a lot of money? I'm sure she did. I like Zav, but she doesn't come across to me as the most. Oh no shit. Yeah, that's Wix. You pay $80 for one candle? Oh girl, you're getting robbed. I don't use soy. I use coconut wax and olive oil wax. Olive oil blend. There's no olive oil wax. Very clean burn, 100% organic, all natural, and they're comparable to an $80 candle without a doubt. The fall stuff is on the fall candles are on the website. But for 2 weeks I have been redoing the website, but I got crazy busy for the last 2 weeks and put it on hold, but all the fall candles are up. I know she paid money, but she put out a post that she was gonna Goliath, and then it turns out it's all a lie. Now people flipping out on her. Ouch. That hurts. That definitely hurts. I also make room fresheners, body sprays, room sprays. I make a lot of stuff. I got this one scent that I just made into a car freshener. It's strawberry leather. It's so good. They're popular here on Big Money. Yeah, candles are popular everywhere. I have Chanel. Well, I used to have Chanel. I don't have it anymore. I ran out. It's hot. It's 63 degrees out. Some autumn candles are my favorite. I just got this one scent in that I made, and I'm still in love with it. It's peppered pumpkin. Oh my God, it's so good. Value is something like $1 cost me R17. 100 cost me R1700. You must come have holiday here. I don't know. Let me look. Now you got me curious because I know South Africa is a difference. How much? $1 worth compared. Oh, it's good for you. It's our dollar is your 50. No, our 50 cents is your dollar. South African rand is 57 cents of US money. No, the wedding's November. November 22nd. How much is $100 in the US? Yeah, 1745. That's crazy. View count does not equal participant. No, not at all. If you have 1,000, you will have a ball. So 50, yeah, 50 cents to your $1, basically. Yes, that's true. We would do good out there. Not like Canada or Australia. We lose money then. Yeah, November 22nd. No, I'm not worried. She's almost 21. I'm worried about her going to Vegas. I pay $50 in PayPal and you only get there. Yeah. Ours, Australia is rough. When I got married last October, I remember the pain to. Oh, believe me, I know it. She keeps telling me, "Did you pay the DJ yet?" I'm like, "No, I'm working on it." It is. It's expensive. And it's everything, the food, to this, to that. I'm like, fuck. Oh. I would show you guys her dress, but I can't because she doesn't want anyone seeing it. Like, God forbid her boyfriend or fiance. We call him Mr. Fiance. No, we're sharing the cost with my mom. My mom and them. His family is not paying anything. Davis fam an email. I don't know, the whole situation with her and Sinner, I think they're both fucking crazy. If you want to know how I really feel, I think they're both fucking nuts. Why isn't his family paying? I have no idea. Thank you, Pecan. It's gonna be great. His family's not paying anything. Don't ask. I don't know. So that's that. That she's gonna be a beautiful bride. Yeah, they're very nice. She's gonna be a beautiful. Pay my daughter's funeral. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, no, not really. I mean, when I got married, my parents paid everything. My ex, they didn't pay anything, and they had money. So I don't know. Times are different now, though. They really are. And he's also not as young as her. He's 27. But see what happens when you're tired? You actually yawn. That's what happens when someone's tired. They don't nut out. They actually just yawn. But no, he's a good guy. I like her fiance. They're good for each other. They make up. Except he doesn't mow the fucking lawn enough. Something like a down payment. Actually, the husband's family is supposed to pay for the honeymoon. He's been on his own a long time, though. Oh, that's good, Rachel. Exactly. I was just gonna say I'm getting off because I'm tired. I can't stop yawning. Once you yawn like 4 times in a row, it's time to go to bed. My little man has me running all over. The little man, the kid I watch. See, people also think, oh, Laura has no empathy. Laura's this. Laura's a fucking great nanny. I got this kid potty trained. We do letters every day. He listens to me. He's on schedule. I have turned this kid's world around for the better. He's 8. He is autistic, but not really. He's more like Phoenix, except his learning. But he's like reminds me of Dayton. He's a little pudgy kid. I love him to pieces. I tell him he's like my adopted grandma. I mean, he's my adopted grandkid. I know, right? No, really, he's a great kid. I taught him how to use a scooter. I teach him how to write. We do letters every day. I'm like, focus, kid, focus. But I give him baths. But he really is a good kid. And he loves me. So, but I am going to bed because I'm exhausted. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Jules said she's supposed to come on. She said she'll get a hold of me and we're going to talk about addiction and Brittney and all that fun stuff. So, Doug is getting up. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Thank you guys for a super chat that I got. For the rest people that were in the movie, I hope you guys enjoyed the movie. And I will come up with a new movie next week. But, all right, I'm off to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. He does adore me. Whatever. Now he calls me. I told him to call me Rumpelstiltskin. Now he doesn't shut up with it. I said, you can go back to Laura. He's like, no, I like Rumpelstiltskin. I said, okay. So, all right, guys, be good. Be good to each other. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Peace. And also remember, when you feel like there's nowhere else to go because you don't want to pick a fucking side, you're good right here. I promise. All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace.